working? Why is it doing that? Let me turn that off. Okay, and make sure that this is live. Aloha, friends. Is that working? Sorry. I think we're good. I can hear myself and see myself making weird faces, so I think we're live. If anyone can hear me and can't see me, then you want to refresh. Aloha, friends. Okay. Great. All right, let me say hi to everyone. We got Maggie on the east coast of Canada. It must be cold and dark there. Let's see, Kimberly from the Sand Coast Sand Fleas in Sarasota. That is a lot of alliteration. Awesome. Leah, hello. Donna from Pacifica. Patty in Wisconsin. Katie in Surf City. Is Surf City a real place, or is Surf City like describing a California city? Let me know. Holly in Kansas. Let's see. Tanya and Carrie. Randall, hello. Leslie, kia ora. Greg from LA. I'm coming to LA. I'm going to be there for the NAM. Well, for the first day of NAM, but I'm doing some other stuff in LA, and I've planned an LA concert and uke social on Sunday, January 12th. So I will get information about that out to everyone. But if you are in Southern California, save that date. Sunday in Gardena at Hapa. Just got to get that info out to everybody. We got G. David in Yakima. That's an interesting name, Yakima. Am I saying that right? Tomatosis is Thomas, in Chico. Kate in Healdsburg. Barbara in Hudson Valley. Joanne in Portland. Helen in Ottawa, where it's negative 25 Celsius. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There's a reason I live where I live. Christina in LA. Randall's in Boston. Mary in NorCal. John in England. Diana in Vernon, BC. Karen in Westlake, Ohio. Jerry in hot and smoky Sydney. Oh, are there more fires? Oh man, that's rough. Junhee in Korea. Oh, how cool! Annyeonghaseyo! Awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Connie in Portland. Heidi in Arizona. Alan's vids. Where are you, Alan? Sorry, it scrolled ahead for me. Durham. Daniel. Hello. Ginger in Chatham County, North Carolina. Donald in Albuquerque. Carol King, traveling in Florida. Richard in Indiana. Awesome. Jenny in Walnut Creek. Shelly in Whistler. Do you ski, Shelly? I know a lot of people go to Whistler to ski, yeah? I see Valerie and Robin. Janice, hello. Erwin. Oh, make my volume louder. Should I still make it louder? I will make it louder, but turn it up on your end, because I'm gonna clip soon. So I made it a little louder. Christine and Aurora. Katie said Surf City's the nickname for Huntington Beach. Oh, all right. HB. Cool. Well, come to the LA Uke Social. It's really a South Bay thing, so, Southern California. Susan in Philly, hello. JT in Okanagan. Whoa, that sounds cool. Barbara is coming to New York. Yes, the New York Uke Retreat is April 4th, and that's going to be super fun. And I also have a couple of concerts on the Friday before that that I need to get posted to everyone. I'll do that soon too. And in Long Beach, all right, lots of Southern Californians. Fran in Issaquah loves this song. Yeah, it's a great song. Richard in San Diego. Awesome. Shelly says, I'm skiing tomorrow. 20 centimeters overnight. Wow. Cool. Irwin's in Clearwater. Okay. I'm excited about Big Yellow Taxi. It's, I first started playing guitar before ukulele, and Joni Mitchell was some of the first music that I played on guitar, including Big Yellow Taxi. So adapting it to ukulele was fun, and hopefully I did it justice. So that's going to be our lesson for today, is Big Yellow Taxi, so hopefully you have that music. But as we've been doing these past months, we've been reviewing the previous month's lesson at the start, just to get warmed up and to give ourselves a little bit of review, mental challenge. So let's go back to Moon Dance, which was last month's song of the month. Oh, Christina already got the events, the LA event up in the groups. Oh, thanks, Christina. Okay, so for Moon Dance, if you haven't had a chance to watch that lesson yet or practice it, then just do what you can. The simplest is just to do the basic A minor and bar B minor 7. If you've practiced the intermediate variation of the chord A minor 7, it's not an easy chord to play. It is really not an easy chord to play, but I threw it in there because I know that people always like a challenge, right? Whatever the next level is. Yep, you can give that a try. So we're just doing the pump strum, and then if you want, you can syncopate on the chorus a little bit. Okay, Carol King is offering to host a beginners group in Eastern North Dakota. Wow. It might be good to post that in the Facebook group, in the wider Facebook group, because I don't know how many North Dakotans we have, but maybe in the wider Facebook group there is one. All right, let's give Moon Dance a try. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance, with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance, knit the color of October skies, and all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to place to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. The night's magic seems to whisper and hush. The soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I'm scrolling just to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to tilt this down a little bit more so you can see my uke more as well. Okay, ready? Second verse. 2, 3. Well, I want to make love to you tonight. I can't wait for the morning to come. And I know that the timing is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to be sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me, that I can't hide. Can I just outro. One more moon dance with you in the moonlight on a magic night. La 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 in the moonlight on a magic night. To the ending. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? That's a cool ending, right? I mean, overall, that's a super cool song. When was it? 1970. This month's song is also 1970s. Good year for music, apparently. But I feel like this song has really stood the test of time. It's pretty much cool, no matter how you approach it. So, cool. I've played that one a lot in the past at different jazz gigs, but I haven't played that one since last month. So it's nice to revisit it. Okay, let's take a look at our new lesson, which is Big Yellow Taxi. Yeah. That's funny. Shelly said, love that Abe ending. Abe gets to own all of the funky jazz chords, apparently. Oh, great. I see Victor. Hi, Victor. Victor's been hosting events for the LA Uke Squad. So hopefully LA Uke Squad folks can come out to our new, when I come visit the LA Uke Social. And that's Sunday, January 12th. It's coming up soon, but I figured I was going to be there and I would want to do something, you know? Mostly, actually, I wanted to play some new original solo stuff, so I'll have to get that ready. It's a good challenge for myself. Okay, Jenny in Maui, aloha. Okay, so Big Yellow Taxi. Let me play through because I think you guys will enjoy hearing the playthrough. I did play it as a preview on my 5 at 5 last night, but let's play through some of it. So I'm going to play it with the riff, that blues riff that we're going to spend time on, but when we go through it, I will start with just a very beginner-friendly version, and then we'll add on the fun little extras like that intermediate blues riff and then the halftime strum. So I'm going to play it right now with all of the trimmings, and then we'll break it down by parts, okay? All right. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know where Cool. A lot going on there, but it's fun and we'll break it all down. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too much. Okay, Jim from Skokie. Victor says, come to the LA Uke squad. It just depends on the timing of my travel, Victor. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to be there for your next meeting. But yeah, all of you should just come to my event. That's what you should do. Holly's asking, since my hand won't make the fancy A minor chord, can you quickly show how you pump the basic A minor chord? Oh, well, you would just pump it with these. You want to mute, yeah, with these outside fingers. Same as you would mute any other chord, yeah? Okay, cool. Yay! Yes. Yeah, and shout out for all the Canadians out there. Joni's a Canadian national treasure, right? Okay, so let's start with the very basics, okay? So B flat, yeah? B flat, so nobody likes B flat, I know, but B flat is a pretty important chord shape to learn. Why did it get dark like that? Okay, so yeah, let's make sure that we have a nice solid B flat. You really want to use the side of your finger, roll to the side of your finger to get more pressure on those two strings. Yeah, for the B flat. And then you can use the open C, or if you are fancier, you can slide that chord shape up to the C. If I were playing it not in a beginner-friendly format, then I would probably always use this shape, yeah? Just because you can shift the entire hand up that way. So that's just something to consider for those of you who are comfortable with the B flat shape. But totally fine to go to that open C. Yeah. And then for the first time through, let's just do the F part the way it's written. So with an F, and then the F7, which is adding the ring finger. Okay. Quick theory quiz for those of you who are capable. What note are you adding on that 7? Okay. Kimberly McDonald said, just figured out that the F major 7 and F star is on the 5th fret. Yes, there's a little 5 next to it. Yeah? The F star sounds wrong when I play it. Is that because you're not playing it on the 5th fret, Jenny? Maybe that's why Kimberly wrote that. Yeah. John says, I find B flat easier as a bar chord. That's fine. If you find it easier as a bar chord, feel free to bar. Okay. I don't find it easier, but if it's easier for you, go for it. Definitely. Okay. So yeah, I was asking, when you're playing the F and you add the 7, what note are you adding? And Richard said E. You're close. And Barbara says D sharp. And you're also close. D sharp, it's technically D sharp, but it is in the key of F, it would be E flat, because F is a flat key, yeah? Okay, so, yeah. So F, G, A, B, C, D, E flat is our 7th note, yeah? Okay, so what we're going to do first is single strum through the verse, yeah, on these chords, and just use the F and the F7 for now. Okay, ready? Just the verse. Ready? B flat. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot, F. Now add the F7. Very bluesy, right? Those 7 chords are very bluesy. Second line. With a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Okay, now to our chorus, okay? Now you can check out those chords at the end. The F star, You can use your index or middle finger to play these, whatever's easier. I wind up using my 2, 3, 4 fingers to play this. Okay? So F star is just stacking those 3 fingers. And then the F major 7 is just, you just lift up on the pinky there. Okay? Now, you could just play regular F there, but adding these variations on F make the chorus sound different, and that's why I chose these chords. Okay? So we'll single strum through so you can hear it, right? On the F star, don't it always, and then you pick up for the F major 7, seem to go B flat, that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Okay, let's keep going. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot, F to the F7, and then on the shoe, bop, 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 F7. Okay, now, so, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. If you don't want to go all the way up there, you could just play 2 Fs instead. This is what it would sound like. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Okay? It works. It just gives it a little more flavor if you can play it up here. Okay? Now, let's try the verse and the chorus, and we'll just add a regular island strum. Nice basic island strum. Okay? Just a way to get started on it. Now, let's try island strum on our B flat, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up. We'll take it slow first, right? For any beginners watching out there, yeah. Okay, let's sing it here. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot, F. Now F7 with a pink hotel, C, a boutique and a swinging hot spot. Okay, now slide that middle finger up to your 5th fret. That's why I like to use the middle finger, right? Because I'm in this F, and I'm going to slide the middle finger up to the 5th fret. And let's keep island strumming here. Chorus, and don't it always seem to go B flat, that you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot, F7. Okay, let's try the second verse and take it up a little bit in terms of tempo, right? So 1, 2, oh 1, 2, 3, 4. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, F7. And they charged the people, see, $1.50 just to see them. Chorus, 5th fret. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay, now let's do the 3rd verse and let's add a chuck to the island strum. So this again is like if you don't chuck well yet, or if chucking throws off your timing, perfectly fine to just play the island strum. But you can also just kind of fake the chuck. Chucking is when you strum and then you mute, but so quickly that you make this kind of snappy sound. Okay? So it would sound like down, chuck, down, chuck, up, chuck, up. Let's all try that on the B flat, okay? Slowly, 2, 3, 4, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, down, chuck, up, chuck, down, chuck, up, chuck, up. If you don't have the chuck yet, go watch my chucking tutorial, my how to chuck tutorial. And this is really one of those, after you watch the tutorial, which breaks down the physical mechanics of it, it really is kind of like a fake it till you make it situation, because you kind of have to get the muscle memory in there of scraping and muting and getting that timing, the very accurate timing of getting some sound on the strings and then getting the strings to move against the fretboard. Okay? but you can fake it here. Just regular island strumming. Okay. All right, now let's try the third verse at this speed with the chuck. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hey, farmer, farmer, put away that DDT. Now F7. Give me spots on my apple seed, but give me the birds and the bees. Please, F star. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Okay, so I say hold there, and so if you know the original song, you know that she kind of stops on got till it's gone, and I really like that. So if you can manage that kind of rhythm shift, so you have to kind of mid-strum stop on gone. You could also just single strum on the F, but it's more effective if you hold on the gone. Got till it's gone. Okay, so down, chuck, up, down. Just hold on whenever you sing gone. Gone, they paved paradise. And then you would pick it up again on the 1. Yeah, but that is a kind of tricky timing that has to do with the song. So you have to know the feel of the song. Okay, all right. Singing the high note on please is my favorite part. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty high. Please. Okay, let's try it again. Chorus with the island strum, checking island strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay, let's see if we want to add anything else. I think we can go for the blues riff now, okay? Actually, let's just play the last verse, verse 4. We'll play it a little faster with the chucking island strum, so we get more practice with it, okay? So we'll go 1, 2, oh 1, 2, 3, 4. Late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man to the 5th fret. Christina says F star back to B flat is difficult. Great. That is something that takes practice. So you're going from F major 7 there, the 5th fret, and now you have to bring it back. So I think the best thing to do is to slide, and then when you kind of get in the first 3 frets, then you got to do this little pivot with your hand. But let's see. We can slide and then stretch for the index finger to go into place. Yeah? Give that a try. It is a fast switch. Don't always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. It is just a little bit of, again, muscle memory, getting used to it, making it efficient, making it trying not to move too much, yeah? Economizing the movement, yeah? Okay. Now let's take a look at that blues riff, okay? Okay, so let's look at our chords here. So we have F to the F6. This is like a very common blues riff. You're going to hear it all the time. Yes. Jenny's asking, the F7 is not a split measure. No, it is not a split measure. They are separate island strums, but the bracket represents the riff, yeah, where you would put the riff in. So instead of F to F7, we're going to do F, F6, F7, F6, okay? So those become like split measures, yeah? But they're not split evenly. So let's walk through that, okay? So just chords wise, taking a look at the riff variation that I've spelled out at the top there, okay? F6, you're adding your ring finger here underneath, yeah, so that it's like a D minor. Yeah, it is not called a D minor, just for reference, it is not called a D minor because we are still in the key of F, yeah? But in this case, we're kind of playing it just the same chord shape. This is also not technically an F6 if you like look it up in an ukulele chord book, but it is a version of F6, all right? So F, because we're adding the sixth note of F, right? So if anybody out there, theory folks want a quiz, which note is that? The sixth note of F, yeah? Okay, we're playing F, then you're tucking your ring finger there, F6. Then what I would do is just slide that ring finger over, F7, then back over, F6, F, F6, F7, F6. So just practice that slowly. F, F6, F7, F6, F, F6, F7, F6. I appreciate you guessing, Richard. You're still a little off on this one. The sixth note of F, F, G, A, B, C, D. Or, yeah, that's our sixth, D. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're adding a D note here, and that's what makes it an F6. Okay, F, F6, F7, F6, F7. Okay, just bluesy. Various blues variations. Okay, so F, F6, F7, F6, F, F6. Barbara's saying I can use my pinky for F7. If that works for you, you could use your pinky. Yep. Now, what's key here is the way we strum this, okay? So, trying to think if there's an easy way to explain it. Let's just walk through what we would do slowly. So you're going to change chords on the up strum. That gives it a more of a bouncy feel, more of this kind of like, you know, kind of rock and roll, rockabilly feel. So we're just going to walk through it slowly with the actions, right, the down and up strum with the chords. So if you look at what I've written out there on F, you go down, down, and then up on the F6, up, okay, and then you go up, down, up on the F7, and then up, down, up on the F6, up, down, up. When you add the chuck, you know, then it all flows as well. But let's just learn it without the chuck to begin with. So let's just do the first two counts, the first chord transition. So you go F, okay, and then up on the F6, down, down, up F6, right? So this is the way I like to break things down when you're learning this kind of a riff. Just start from the top, you know, add one challenge, try to get that under your fingers, and then add the next challenge. So just first the chord transition, F, down, up, F6, yeah. chuck it if you want. Down, down, up, F6. Okay. Now, if it's hard for you to get this, you can always come back and watch this video some more. You know, we will keep moving on slowly so that we can have time to introduce all of the other variations. Yeah. But take your time with it. Down, down, up. Okay, now let's move to the next one. You go up, down, up. Okay, let's just actually do the F6 to F7. You're on F6. You're going to go up, down, up. Yeah. Up, down, up. Up, down, up. Right? Up, down, up. Right. If you break it down super slow, you're just on F6. You go up, down, and then you slide your finger over. Up. Okay. If we take it from the top, down, down, up, down, up. 2, 3, again. Down, down, up, down, up. 2, 3, again. Down, down, up, down, up. You can go even slower. 2, 3, again. Down, down, up, down, up. Yeah. Okay. Now let's add the last part is another up, down, up. So from the F7, you're going up, down, up. Yeah? So it's the same cadence, and you're changing on the same kind of up strum. So you're going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah? Okay? So from the F7 to the F6, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah? Walk yourself through slowly, and then you end with an up, down, up. Okay? If this is all too much, don't worry about it. You can stick with F and F7. You can just play down strong. Yeah. Whatever makes you feel like, you know, you can make it through the song right now, but then you take your time to sit with it and go down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And this is my interpretation of how we would apply the riff to this song. You could also just take this riff and play it however you want, you know, just to give yourself artistic license with it. Okay, so if we're gonna add the chuck to it, let's take that slow. 2, 3, 4. Down, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up. Okay, a lot of up chucks. I'll take that even slower. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Down, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up. Okay, good. Yeah, Christina says, it's fun. It should be fun. And, you know, I want to make it achievable for everyone, you know? It's mostly that you're just moving this note, and it sounds cool that you move the note within the phrase. And the most important thing is that you just kind of keep the timing of the F overall, right? There's 2 Fs there. There's the F to the F7. So you could split it up a different way, so it just feels like you're adding that F6 in there. Yeah, right. Practice slow-mo. I highly recommend practicing slow-mo. Okay, let's try to incorporate it. You know, you don't have to master it right now. Just try to add it in there. Okay, let's try it on the first verse, and we'll go really slow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. They may pave paradise, put up a parking lot. F6, F6. yes, it essentially makes a 3-chord song a lot more fun. Exactly. Most blues songs are just 3 chords, but in order to make them interesting, there's a lot of riffs and whatnot. But the essence of it is just 3 chords so that anyone can get together and jam on it. Yeah? Okay, let's try that again. Just the verse. Let's go verse into the chorus this time. Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. F6, F7, F6 with a pink hotel, a boutique and a swinging hot spot. To the F star. Don't it always seem to go B flat that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking. Now riff. F, F6, F7, F6, F, F6, F7, F6. Okay? You could actually do the changes on the down strum if you wanted to, but doing the changes on the up strum gives it that kind of like extra anticipation. That kind of like shuffle feeling that you're like chasing something, yeah, versus I still went on the up strum. Feels a little bit more like plodding, yeah? Okay. Cool. I think I like that. Now let's throw in, let's incorporate it a little bit more, and then we'll throw in that halftime strum. Okay? All right. Let's try it. Verse 1. Let's play verse 1 and verse 2. All right? We'll try to like take it back into the verse. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. F6, F7, B4 at the pink hotel, a boutique and a swinging hot spot. 5th fret. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Shoot. Verse 2. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, and they charged the people $1.50 just to see them. 5th fret. It always seemed to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay, so that's the main challenge, right? Is to get that blues riff. You can do it without the chug. Good. With the chug, it really feels like it's going somewhere. Okay, let's add that halftime strum. I like this halftime strum on the first line of the chorus because it just helps to give it a little more rhythmic dimension, right? That it's not just driving the entire time, So what I'm doing on the chorus, the first line of the chorus, and you can see I've written out the pattern here at the last instruction there at the top. You're doing a down, 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 up, chuck up, down, up. Okay? So on that F star, you're going to go down, down, up, chuck up, down, up. So what makes it halftime is before we were doing down, chuck up, down, chuck up. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then when we break it to halftime, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So it just changes up. You can just imagine that the drummer is playing on that kind of halftime beat that makes it feel a bit of a breakdown, right? That people are all kind of like men swaying a little bit differently, right? So we go, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Now we pick it back up. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. So it's just one line of giving it some rhythmic variation. Yep. So You can try it on that F star. We're going down, down, up, chuck, up, 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 down, up, chuck, up, down. If you just say it, it's I feel like it's easier to get down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, up, chuck, up, down. It's essentially an island strum where you chuck where you would normally drop. Yeah, and so we're just doing that to. That's replacing that's shifting the rhythm of the chuck. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yay! Glad you guys are having fun. See ya, Janice. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Okay. So let's try it slowly on the chorus. Okay. So on the F star, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Okay, now let's pick it up again for the second line. They paved paradise, put in the parking lot. Okay, let's try the whole chorus. Yeah. Yeah, let's try the whole chorus and then we'll incorporate it into the verse. Okay. Ready? Halftime. Down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay, let's incorporate it into the first verse. From the top, first verse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. F star. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, and they charged the people $1.50 just to see them. Okay, halftime. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. How'd that go? Achieving the halftime. It's like a really good rhythm challenge because you have to be very strong in the rhythm that you've already established in order to keep the rhythm steady as you move to the halftime and then back. Yeah, does that make sense? So you could practice with a metronome in order to establish that. But essentially, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is all stuff that I've practiced for years. That all musicians practice all the time in order to achieve the that kind of like innate rhythm. It all is just practice, you know. So Erwin said it's like putting the brakes really hard at driving. Yeah, it's kind of like if you don't know that it's coming, then you apply the brakes really hard. But if you know it's coming, then you can maneuver like you're a NASCAR driver. Christina says, I'm shocked but good. Yay! Yeah, it's all about training yourself to be ready for it and be smoothly shift, you know. It is kind of like driving in terms of like shifting, you know. If you know it's coming, it makes it a lot easier. And aside from knowing it's coming, it's also it's almost like knowing how hard you have to brake. Does that make sense? Because if you're going like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're like, oh, I gotta slow down. But how much do you slow down, right? And understanding that space of time. That's what percussionists do. They understand very well like that exact space of time and how much to modify it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Great. I'm glad it's a challenge. I put it in there because, I mean, I wanted to show it to you all today because when I make a video for it, I'm going to put it in there because I really like it. And then people are going to be like, why didn't you show it to us? What are you doing there? You know, that kind of thing. Okay, one last thing that I want to show you that I didn't put on the chord chart because I didn't want it to become a thing, right? That like you had to learn some more chords. But Joni has this cool intro, which is again adding the 6th note, and it's something that I like to include. So what I do for the intro is I go same pattern as our blues riff, but I add the B6. So I add my finger on the 3rd fret on the E string. Okay. Holly says, can you play the rhythm again for Got Till It's Gone? Okay. That you don't know what you got till it's gone, right? Down, down, up, down, right? For me, I'm singing it, got till it's gone, down, down, up, down. You paid paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay, so moving back to that intro, B flat, yeah? I add my pinky on that G, that's the 6th note in the B flat chord. So I'm going to the B flat 6. So B flat, up on the B6. The same thing that we're doing on the blues riff. You're just going to move between a B flat and a B flat 6. Okay, and then you move to your C. Okay, this is for the intermediate folks, yeah? So I didn't put it on the chord chart because I didn't want it to be something official, but it is something that I like to include when I perform this song, or when I will make a video for this song. I will include it, so I know people will ask about it. So that's what I'm doing there. Yeah, I'll just get closer. Let's see. Right? Oh, I can't stick my arms out and do this. So B flat to the B6, B flat, B6. Shift up to the C, C6, C6. Yeah, and then to the F riff. If you know the original from Joni, then that sounds familiar to you. Yeah. Richard, you got it this time. 3rd fret of the E string. Yep. Okay. Metronome. Yeah. Happy holidays, Barbara. Oh, okay, yeah, before everyone tunes out, we're going to play it one last time all the way through for everybody. Tomorrow, I am premiering a new video with Abe and Lenny for our trio. New song, Christmas Time is Here. Actually, I might just send it to the patrons. You guys, I'll send you the preview of it, but we're going to launch it tomorrow. So please check it out tomorrow and share it and all that kind of good stuff, yeah? Okay. All right, now anything to go over for the ending? We're just going to turn it around at the ending, yeah? So they pay... It's pretty much straightforward there, the ending. You're just going to repeat the They've Paid Paradise line 3 times, and then we'll hold for the last line. Okay, let's play the whole thing, all right? With the intro, you can just play regular B flat, but if you want to try that fancier intro, you can try that. Okay, ready? We'll go moderate speed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. parking lot. Wanted to give you a chance to play the blues riff again at the end. Okay, we'll wrap it up there for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Let's see, we have our patron, our intermediate jam next week, and I have an idea. Well, I want to try something out and do a vocal warm-up before next week's intermediate lesson. So if you're interested in that, I think we're gonna start up a little bit early, and it's just like a little bonus if you wanna tune in for that and watch. Yeah, so that's gonna be the day after Christmas, which might be a little tough for everybody, but I wanted to, December is such a short month, really, so yeah, hopefully those of you who are intermediate level can tune in, or if you are curious and want to try it and are available that day, then you can tune in as well. Let's see, and then in January we will get we'll be back with our beginner jam the second week. Shelly says left hand needs a hot tub now. Oh really? Oh good, keep working it. Donna says I'd love a voice tutorial. Okay, great. Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah. Leslie needs a lie down. Great. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Well, I've been trying to think about different ways to incorporate vocal stuff into what we're doing, because it's a big part of what I do, and I know a lot of you want to sing more or get some coaching on singing, so I'm trying to figure out how to add that to what we're doing. Yeah, so if you have ideas, feel free to share them in the comments or on Facebook and our Facebook group, and let me know. Yeah, hopefully you're all listening to my various holiday albums. Oh, and the sweatshirts came in. Oh my gosh, super fun. On the sleeve, it's so cool. So there are still a few left in the shop, so if you want to check it out, go order them and we'll get them sent out before Christmas. Anything else? I'll post the info about the LA and New York events, and then we're gonna do a Patreon end of year, beginning of year / beginning of year giveaway. Like last year, I really enjoyed the open mic giveaway, being able to get to know more of our patrons, see more of our patrons. So I'm working on that, getting that set up and sharing that with you all. Yep. Yeah. Yay! Oh yeah. If you got your sweatshirt and you're rocking it, post a pic on the Facebook group. Yeah, it would be fun to see you guys wearing them in real life. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day. Yes, I would say a lot of my career is I owe a big round of gratitude, a big debt of gratitude. I don't know how I phrase that, to Joni Mitchell. Joni's influenced my writing and my singing, so it's an awesome opportunity to get to work on her music. So thank you for voting for this song. Yeah. Shelly says, I feel more brave to post an open mic. Oh, you should! Definitely. Holly says, the sweatshirt is cozy. Oh, good. Awesome. Erwin says, the song was challengingly fun. That's what I aim for. Fun and challenging. Because, if it's too easy, then it's only going to hold your attention for so long. But there are so many layers of complication that you can add if you want to. So my students always used to say, if you want it to make it harder, Cynthia will make it harder. That's true. Kate says she's my muse. Oh, wonderful. How cool. Yay! Thank you all so much for supporting what I do, for being here online with me. I just, I, now that I live, thousands of miles away from pretty much anyone, I appreciate this online time even more than I used to. I have more time for it. I mean, if that makes sense, my life in San Francisco was so busy, and I feel like it's here. My life is busy in a different way, but I feel like this online time is more dedicated. Yeah? Great. Yay! All right. Jenny says, I didn't know Joni that much and I'm glad to discover her. Oh, yeah. Good. Check out the album Blue. It has changed my life. And then other Jenny K, two Jenny Ks, says the hoodies are men's sizes, right? They're unisex. I mean, I'm wearing a small. I would say that they are actually unisex. That like you should, if you like it baggy, order a size up. But if you like it regular fit, then order your regular size. Yeah. Erwin said Joni win a Lifetime Award. She's won, I think, many Lifetime Awards, yeah? So, yeah. Cool. Yeah. Aw, you guys are so kind. I'm always surprised that this is my life. It's my joy, and it's just me following my passion. So thank you for supporting what I do. Yeah. All right, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy practicing this song. And if I don't see you, I don't know if I'll see you. Merry Christmas. I might go live on Christmas because it's 5 at 5 Wednesday. I'm gonna figure that out. Maybe a special live on the beach thing. We'll see. And then hopefully I'll see some of you for the intermediate level jam. And then tune in tomorrow for the new videos. I actually have like a bunch of holiday videos coming out, so so the more you watch them and share them and comment on them, the more it helps spread the word to other people. So yay. So yeah, check all that out. All right, everyone. Mwah. Oh, and speaking of Joni, you can check out River. My version of River is on YouTube and also on Spotify and Apple Music, and we have a lesson for it at our intermediate level from, if not last year, the year before. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's it. I'm really going. Bye, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy end of year. Happy 2020. And aloha.